I'm going to be doing a look today using the MAC Hello Kitty edition in palette number 1. Unfortunately, on the back side, it doesn't give any of the colors used inside the palette. I wasn't really happy about that, but, you know. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing that we're going to put down is going to be the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. And I really like this color. It goes down well, and it just kind of helps everything get set on the eyelid a little better. So definitely give it a few seconds to dry. So the first thing that I want to do, I want to come in here and I want to take this lighter color. And I'm going to put that down as a base just to kind of make that more shimmery. It's a real pretty white, and I really like it. Alright, so I'm going to be using this color here mixed with this color here. Hopefully you can see that. So you're just going to take a stroke of each of them, dab that off if it's too much for you. And I'm going to come in here starting at about the middle point and working my way out. We're not looking for anything real dark here. We're going to be able to come back and get our darker colors later when we go around the edges. You're going to want to get a nice crease brush, and you're going to want to come in with a color that's similar to this color but a little bit darker. You don't want anything that's going to be extreme. I wouldn't do any black up here right now unless you're going to blend it very, very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this gray color right here, and what I have found to be helpful, whenever you pull color this way and you have it down, a lot of us want to take that and directly put that down this way. Instead of doing that, what you need to do instead of doing this, flip your brush over. If you've pulled your color this way, all you're doing is you're actually applying that to the top part of the lid. If you flip it over, you're getting more in that crease, which means you're going to have to work with that color less. So flip it over, start from the outside edge, and you can already see how that color is going down very nicely. We've got that down. We're going to swipe again in that same color. I by no means am a professional. This is just kind of the way I do this myself. And since I've used the MAC makeup, I've gotten a lot of great compliments. I've watched a lot of tutorials on YouTube on how to do this, how to set those colors, how to kind of make that nice. Okay, so it looks like we've got that set. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a V out here, and that's where our black's going to come in. I think I'm going to just stay with my crease brush. I don't really want to go over to my smudge brush unless I have to. Alright, so now we've got our dark color on here. We're going to make a V at this outside corner. You don't have to be real precise with it. You don't want sharp corners. You don't want real dark contrast here. You just want something that's going to kind of contour that edge and make it look a little more dramatic. Okay, so we're just going to pull some more black and come in on this other V here. You'll notice that my camera isn't doing very well today. This is an old one I had. The one that I got last Christmas is actually floating around through the UPS system right now because Samsung gave the wrong address for where it was to come back to. Also, as it's close to Christmas, it's taking it a little while. It was supposed to be here and isn't. Okay, so now that we've got that, we can take a smaller brush. I'm just going to use the Sonia Kashuk smudger. And we're going to pull in this white color that we've had again. This is our first color. We're going to pull that in on the innermost corner and work that up. And you're just going to kind of pull into that darker color and soften that up. Like I said, with a natural look, you do not want any harsh lines. That white is going to give it a little bit of a shimmer, but that kind of tan yellow color is going to break that down a little bit and make it a more neutral color and not have so much white to it. So we just want to soften that up a little bit. Okay. Alright, so we're done with that. Next thing I want to do is add a little bit of color to my brows. And I like to use this color here. This is our middle color that we had used in the shadow. Definitely just pull a little tiny bit. Kind of place it in those areas where it's a little bit shallow. You don't want to have that stark, real dark brown look when you have highlights like I do. Just kind of makes it a little harder to pull off. So once you've got that down, you're going to take a little brow comb and you're going to run that over. I really never use this. The eyeshadow or the mascara that I have works really well for separating lashes. And I've actually done a review on mascaras. I really like the Define-A-Lash. However, I would not suggest the Define-A-Line eyeliner that goes along with that. I just don't find that to be a very good one. Doesn't set very well. Alright, so we've got that done. I've already curled my eyelashes, which you guys didn't see that, and I already put on just a touch of blush. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add some eyeliner. And this is Mark by Avon. This is the Java eye marker. This is my #1 favorite. I absolutely love it. I can't imagine doing anything else. I don't want to work thick to thin. It doesn't take very much at all. You can hear my kids in the background talking about eating pizza right now. Okay, once you get that down, you know, no harsh lines, you just want to kind of touch it. You're going to take this outside corner and you're going to kind of drag that up. It's going to be your wing. And then once you get that dragged up, you're just going to kind of meet that across straight. And you're going to fill it in. And it's going to give you a nice little winged effect. Alright, so now we've got our top coverage. Now, to stay away from any more harsh lines, we're going to be using an eyeliner brush. And this is just a really good angled brush. And we're going to be pulling this dark color again over here at the end. You just want to dab that into it. Don't be afraid to get some on there. What we're going to do is we're going to connect this top wing to this area down here. Just connect it. Once again, to the halfway point. Okay? Alright. So we're done with this. Put that away. And you just want to add a little bit of mascara. This is the Define-A-Lash that I told you guys about. It's really great. I don't do any of that wiggling and all that kind of stuff. I just kind of put it on the lashes and go from there. Alright, so now that you've got your mascara on, pretty well everything is done. The only thing you're going to need to add now is going to be, you know, some lip gloss, maybe some lip liner. One of my new favorites. This is Glazewear Intense Sweet Maple. It's by Avon. Good stuff. That's pretty good. And you just want to go over that. Alright, so looks like we're done. Turned out really well. Hope you guys have had a good time with me today, and remember to subscribe and rate if you like this video, and I'll be seeing you again next time. Thanks. Bye.